Rudesheim, 4 days. I'm going to pitch down my tent on a campsite alongside the River Rhine, and then I'm going to do 2 round trips to visit the surroundings. I'm curious, so let's see. It's Wednesday, somewhere alongside the highway in Germany. Rain is expected, so it's likely a quite good idea to put my rain suit on. Better called the Yellow Canary.
So this is close to Koblenz. Koblenz is about 10 kilometers away from here. And now it's dry. Fortunately, I did some 4 hours on the highway through Germany, and then it was pouring down. So I had to put on my rain gear. But now it's dry. That's something I cannot do. Bridge is not allowed. Oh, here. That one is better. No. That's a little bit pity. I should not have done this very large tunnel. I see on the Garmin. I had to turn around. I had to turn around somewhere.
Turning around is successful. It is a few hours later, somewhere north of Rudesheim. Beautiful forests and valleys with beautiful roads that meander through the woods. It invites to drive a relaxed pace that allows you to look around. It enables you also to admire the stunning scenery.
Campsite is coming up. Somewhere here. Park. This is just a park. Another campsite. Tennis. I don't have my racket with me. Swimming pool. Campingplatz. That's it. Reception. Swimming pool. Herzlich willkommen. Okay, nice. Thank you. Is this the reception? I really don't know. It's always a question. Where's the reception? Here is the reception. Very clear. And now we're going to ask where to put down the tent. It's still quite busy. A lot of people. Hier zo. Ja, is good.
The nice German lad talks German. So do I. Then it comes to pitching down my tent. which I have done in Scotland for about a dozen of times. So I'm quite experienced in that. One of the most important things I carry around is an electric kettle. For that you need electricity, which I do have here. But that's not always available on campsites. To deal with that, I also have a small gas tank at which I can put the stove on. Starting the day without coffee is really not thinkable. At least not for me.
Wiesbaden. And here's a KTM dealer. And I hope to replace the cap of my clutch, because it is gone. I lost it somewhere on the highway. All of a sudden the cap was gone. So the fluid was clutching in and out a little bit. So I do still have a clutch, so that is not a problem. But I like to have the original cap on it. So I hope that they are willing to help me out, can help me out here. It is really an official KTM dealer, so okay, let's see.
I do have something, but the inner cap, the closing rubber is gone also. So now the guy is looking if he can find something for the inner side. Otherwise I have to buy a full cartridge, which is also nice, but it doesn't matter much.
So the duct tape is gone now, and the guy has something for me which is the same thing completely. Yeah. I'm fantastic. Problem solved. Oh, it's this one. No, I think it's the other one. Fantastic! I'm helped. I'm really glad. Great. Okay, I do have a new cap on the clutch. So this looks way more professional, right? Now hopefully I can go through this. Yeah, that should not be a problem. Anyway, the KTM shop, the guy over there, very friendly, nice guy, helped me out nicely. Hallo? Ja, hoi. Nou, ik sta nu langs de kant van de weg, maar het is hier doodstil. Zet even die motor uit. En ik ben net bezig met de drone. Om mij te laten volgen en heen en weer. En dat ging best goed hoor. Maar het blijft wel spannend. In Germany, I do know Sauerland and the Eifel, the Black Forest, the Harz, all very nice, beautiful areas. But here I'm driving between Koblenz, south of Koblenz and Rüdesheim. And I don't have a clue how that area is called. Or does it have a name? Likely. But it's beautiful. It's an awesome area. I have lots of views like this, which I can look miles and miles away, which is beautiful. Little villages coming up. The road is perfect. It is a little bit winding. It looks pretty nice to me. And of course I now have beautiful weather. Opposite to yesterday, because then it was raining most of the day, but right now it's sunny. Temperature is fantastic. So far so good. Münchenrot. It's really beautiful driving here. Is there anyone who likes to say that this is not beautiful? I also had made a picture, and that picture with these GPS locations is going to inform me what landscape I am currently in, what the name is of the forest, or I don't know if it has a name, but still, it's awesome. A stream down below. What a very beautiful picture this is. Fine for now. Let's continue. The L326 I see on the Garmin. That's the place I am right now. The L326. And the Gelbestrasse is coming up. end of my round trip for today. It was a beautiful round trip. Fantastic area to drive around. Alright, that's the camping swimming pool. Oh, my neighbors are gone. Only the tent is there in the full sunshine. And that's it for today. I'm going to do a round trip from the campsite and then coming back here. The people around me on the campsite are very nice. I asked them if it was allowed for me with the motorbike to pass through, passing their motorhomes. Yeah, sure, no problem. And I have to say the campsite is fantastic in every aspect. The showers and the toilets and everything there is even better than what I have at home. Yeah. I have last evening I have eaten a Wiener Schnitzel, of course. When you're in Germany you need to eat Wiener Schnitzel. I sit here on this terrace and I have the ability to look a little bit further if there is something else that is nice sort of, but this is what it is. This, okay, this looks doable. Ah, a lot of shops here, a lot of restaurants here, that's nice. Cafes. And now I'm on my way to the ferry because I had to cross the water. I'm going to do a round trip at the west side of Rüdesheim, at the other side of the river. Okay. The ferry is not there yet, ferry is on the other side. The Mary Rose. Always nice to do a ferry. And the River Rhine. Yeah, that's a piece of water. At the other side we have Bingen. €4 for a single trip to the other side. It's not very expensive.
Bingen is a town you don't want to spend much time in, as far as I can tell, so let's put the drone up. And then all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, I saw this viewpoint alongside the road. So I thought, let's take a look and let's make a picture of Bingen from above.
This is the K29. It's not a very exceptional road. It's winding a little bit through the woods. Lush green trees. Of course, it's Germany. But the area is quite nice. So at this side of the water, of the River Rhine, it's also quite nice driving. Schöneberg. Herzlich willkommen. It's a nice bridge, very old bridge. I saw it in the blink of an eye. Idar Oberstein. The place has something to do with minerals, all kinds of minerals. There is a museum about minerals, there is a mine here about minerals, which you can visit. I'm on my way to a parking lot over there. This is the parking lot for the minerals mine. Doing a tour with a guide. There is a sign over there saying letzte Führung. But I don't feel very tempted to do that. And it also doesn't look very cozy here, right? Now down below there is Idar Oberstein again. From here it's quite a nice view. Now, at my right there is some kind of a military facility. And down below I think these are the houses, the barracks, whatever you want to call them, where the miners of the minerals mine have lived or stayed or lived, I think. Well, doesn't look very cozy to me. quite a beautiful landscape. Almost no traffic, which is something I like. I have to say I did not know this area very well. South of Koblenz and north of Rüdesheim, in that triangle. It's an area I didn't know. Very good. Of course I know the Eifel and the Sauerland and the Harz and the Black Forest. But this is also a very beautiful, beautiful area. The roads are mostly fantastic. And of course now it's dry and a temperature of 20 degrees, which is very pleasant to drive in. Yesterday it was 32, which is very hot, but now it's perfect. Some kind of a valley here, lush green trees, beautiful. The road is winding a little bit, also nice. Now it's lovely riding. I have no other words for it. Staudernheim, okay. Back on the boat again. Did a round trip of, what is it? A little bit more than 200 kilometers at the west side of Rüdesheim. A very nice ride, absolutely. Really a fantastic ride. And now I'm back on the boat again for the final kilometer back to the campsite. And now we are going to sail a very short while to the other side. What would it be? 100 meters? 200? No, a little bit more. 300 meters. Yeah, the River Rhine is quite a large river. And I see exactly in front of me, on top of the hill, a statue. I have been there long, very long time ago, that statue. I haven't done that yet. Might be that I'm going to visit there also. Ferries going back and forth all day long. And there is the statue on top of the hill. I have asked Google Maps how to do that. 5 minutes, then I'm there.
And indeed I did. When I arrived at the parking lot, I met 4 friendly German bikers who are riding across Europe on classic motorbikes. They explained me that their bikes are 70 years old already. They already visited several countries like Czechia. Really awesome. I decided to launch the drone and the guys were curious how that looks like, so I gave them a demo. After that, I filmed the lads when they started up and leave the parking lot. I've promised them to send them the results, which I already have done. They also subscribed my YouTube channel, which is very nice too.
I'm standing next to the River Rhine and I had a fantastic dinner. And right now in the park behind me there's a band playing. It's Friday night. I love live music. So tomorrow I'm going home, but for the last evening I'm wondering a little bit what the band is doing. So I'm going to enjoy some live music.
7 years and my life is still trying to get up the great big hill I fall on a destination. I am peculiar. So
I do love live music, but if you're going to give me their CD, I don't think I want to pay for it. But they're doing their best. That's at least something. And now I'm walking back to the campsite. Enough live music for me this evening. And that was Rüdesheim. Going back home. And the stay here was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Expected time of arrival 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, that will be an hour, 2 hours later. But the sun is shining, the weather is beautiful, the temperature is nice. So a guy like me couldn't ask for anything more. Not going to do any inner roads. I'm looking for the highway, the Autobahn, and then it is directly straight home. I don't bother doing highways much. It's all between the ears, right? No train right now. A lot of trains are passing here, which is causing a large queue constantly. Where do I go? To the left? Yes. Here. Great. And now we wait.